Hi, in this video we'll learn how to apply the quadratic formula to solve this equation. So first of all, let's write what is a quadratic formula. It's minus b plus minus under root b square minus 4ac over 2a. And this is equal to x. So that means we are finding the roots of this equation, or we are finding the solution of this equation by the quadratic formula. So this equation is already in the form of ax squared plus bx plus c is equal to 0. So let's write this as in the standard form, which is ax squared plus bx plus c. Now let's find what are a, b, and c. So a is the coefficient of x squared. So in our case, a is the coefficient of x squared is 3. B is the coefficient of x, so b is negative 5. And then c is the constant, so c is positive 1 in our case. So we'll write c is equal to 1. Now, we have to plug in the values of a, b, and c in the quadratic formula. So let's do that. So we have x is equal to, what is the value of b? So we have negative sign in front of b, and then the value of b is negative 5. So we'll plug in the value here. So we have negative 5, and then plus and minus, we have the square root b squared. So that means b is negative 5. So we'll write negative 5 squared minus 4 times a. A is 3, so we'll write here 3. And then c. So c is 1 here. So we'll write 1, and this is all under the square root over 2 times a. So 2 times a is 3, so we'll write here 3. So we have just plug in the values of a, b, and c in the quadratic formula. Now we have to solve it. X is equal to, now negative times negative 5 will be positive 5. So we have positive 5 here. Then plus and minus under root b square is negative 5 square, which is negative 5 times negative 5 will be positive 25. And then minus sign, 4 times 3 times 1 will be 12. So we have 25 minus 12. And then 2 times 3 will give us 6. So we'll write 6 here. Now x is equal to, write down 5. Then we have plus and minus. Now what is 25 minus 12? So 25 minus 12 will be 15, and then 2, 13. So we get 13 here, and then we have 6 at the bottom. Now x is equal to 5 plus and minus. We don't know the square root of 13, so we'll just write this as square root of 13 over 6. So we have two solutions here. X is equal to 5 plus under root 13 over 6, or 5 minus under root 13 over 6. Well, the way of writing this is x is equal to 5 plus and minus root 13 over 6. So this is our final answer.